Apune boilo, huh?
I recommend skipping.
Yeah, দেখতে পাচ্ছি।
ওভাবে বুঝছো এলসি কে এনএলসিএস এগুলো সব বলতে শিবানা পিকাট আছে দেখা
Stream up, yeah.
ওভাবে বুঝছো এলসি কে এনএলসিএস এগুলো সব বলতে শিবানা পিকাট আছে দেখা
Stream up, yeah. Okay guys, welcome to today's game between Toxic Dioses and the Abusement Park. And we see a couple of bands already coming in. Lulu and Lux from the Abusement Park, and Gangplank and Zed by the Toxic Dioses.
Zed seems to be a specific player ban, while GP is a standard meta ban.
He's really strong in the top lane right now.
Yeah.
Pretty much a permanent pick in the top lane. And a Braum ban, which is targeted towards Honeybee, I guess, who is support for the Toxic Dioses.
I won't be denied.
And a Sejuani ban. Okay, that's, I guess, another.
Sejuani has a lot of big potential in these competitive matchups.
Yeah, and she's good in general, right?
Yeah.
And the Yasuo first pick, that's really bold and high. But they do change it over to an Akali.
I don't know. Akali seems to be never mind. They're just trolling us.
Vlad makes more sense.
Yeah.
He's really hard to kill off in the laning phase and scales really well.
It can be a flex pick as well. Like you can flex it in the top lane or
the mid lane. Yeah, definitely. We see a Zinzao first pick, and I guess the support will be picked next. And it's a Morgana. Okay.
Morgana line pick.
Yeah, that's a bit of a question mark for now, but we'll have to see what the blue team pick. Maybe they have something in mind. Some pick comp they might be trying.
And Bajigar goes with Nami. Really good trading potential.
Works well in the laning phase, yes.
Yeah, against Morgana.
But the Morgana bind, if it lands, could spell death for the Nami though. Warwick. Okay, Morgana pick does work well against a Warwick though.
Yeah, like Warwick basically counterpicked himself into the match.
Yeah, that is quite surprising that he picked Warwick after seeing the Morgana pick.
Well, if he's able to put enough pressure in the early game, it don't really matter about the Morgana.
Yeah, that's something he need to do. Be ahead. And a Xayah. That's another pick that's good against the Warwick. And scales really well in the late game as well.
So the second ban phase is starting.
Yeah, we might see some focus towards the bot lane, the AD carries and the mid laners, I guess, from the Toxic Dioses, and top lane for the Abusement Park. Oh, they decide to ban for the mid lane instead. Okay, so that's an Orianna band.
And
Varus.
ADC bans.
Both of the bans going for the AD carry. So I guess the Vlad is a flex pick, so they don't know where it's going.
Yeah,
and
they're probably trying to limit the ADC jump pool.
Yeah, and a Maokai ban for the top lane.
And the Maus are getting picked here by girl like Andromeda. Most probably for the mid lane. Well, Mauser got nerfed recently, but it's still good.
Yeah, his ult is like, still as strong as ever.
The ult provides a lot of peak potential with Morgana.
And that's what I see coming from the red team. Like with the Morgana binds, with the Zinzao, with the Malzahar, they're looking to find someone and just kill them, right?
Hmm.
From their comp, it's
I don't know what the Victor though. The Victor buffs haven't arrived yet. This is
yeah.
this is still patch 8.2, and Victor is not really good at the moment.
Well, I guess against the Malzahar, he can wave clear really well, so the lane pressure isn't that prominent from the Malzahar, who does usually push in the other mid laners, but Victor can wave clear quite well, so.
Yeah.
And his name is Victory, so he might be a one trick victory.
Yeah, that might be probable. There's actually a lot of AP damage coming in from the blue side. Like Warwick actually does a lot of magic damage. Actually, more than physical damage. I think his magic damage is larger than the amount of physical damage he deals due to his passive and Q and ulti as well, I guess.
Yeah,
So,
and
like
the
if
thing
the
is,
Jains falls behind, they're literally not gonna have any AD at all, AD damage at all.
yeah, the thing is for the blue team, for the Abusement Park, they need the Victor to be ahead. Which I guess against a Malphite, the lane is pretty easy, but still they need him to be ahead because otherwise they have a team comp which has just one frontliner in the Warwick who isn't really that much of a frontliner
Yeah, like
against.
if Warwick's the only guy going into the team, into the opponent team, he's gonna like get one shot at.
Yeah, and in
Yeah,
the
like
enemy team they have a Malzahar, a Morgana, and
yeah,
a
exactly.
Zinzao.
They can easily like shut down the Warwick if he uh, goes in solo without his team support.
Malzahar does change his spell to exhaust, which is
Which
quite
is
uncommon.
questionable.
Yeah, usually you see
The
ignite or something, or
TP
ignite.
and
Yeah,
the spell book.
yeah,
The
that's the common
unsealed
thing. But
spellbook is really good on the Malzahar because you get the flash 40% flash
cooldown
cooldown,
reduction. Yep.
and you can just like every time you have your flash and ulti up, you can just go and flash ulti someone, get a pick, get the lead from there, get the dragon, get objectives, and like
Win the game
steamroll the
basically.
game.
Yeah, and that's what they'll need to do. Like throughout this entire game, they'll need to look for picks because otherwise their team fight isn't the strongest. To be honest, against a Jinx and a Victor and a Vlad, it's
Yeah.
gonna be quite hard for them to find the right fights
Yeah,
unless they can pick
the
someone off
late
the
game
bat.
team fights look favorable for the blue team. They have a Vladimir in the top lane, the Victor, and the Jinx, who is a really hard carry ADC.
So in the jungle matchup, what do you think? Warwick against Zinzao. Who would
Well,
you have?
Warwick is obviously the better jungler in solo queue, but it's kind of questionable to pick him in 5v5s. It's like,
Very
I
alt
guess
reliant.
Warwick becomes really predictable in this competitive competitive games. So might have some trouble like playing the way you played in the solo queue, just ganking the whole early game. That don't work here. You need to play smart with the Warwick. Try and like predict where the Zincha will gank and do a counter gank. The counter ganks from Warwick are like extraordinarily good.
Yeah,
You
with
can
his
easily get
fear,
a double kill if you correctly predict
with
where
his fear
when
and
the
his
enemy
ulti
jungle is
can
gonna come.
definitely turn around those fights. Yep. The top lane advantage I have to give to Vlad because just the laning phase entirely goes in favor of. And
Yes, because the Malphite armor stacking doesn't really work against Vladimir, so
yeah, and in the mid lane it'll be basically whoever can push faster. It's a Vlad. I
yeah,
mean, it's a
I'm gonna
Malzahar
bet on
against a
the
Victor.
Malzahar after level 4. He's probably gonna push really hard after level 4 or
Yep.
5, Malzahar.
Yeah, and once Victor gets his laser upgraded, it's gonna be
Yeah,
pushing in the other way.
okay. So we see the spell book coming in for both mid laners.
Victor, yeah, Victor and Malzahar. I mean,
It's actually gonna be lethal tempo for both ADCs as well. That's interesting.
yeah, I
Lethal
see
tempo,
more of fleet footwork nowadays,
yeah,
right?
yeah. The free footwork seems to be the meta right now, and it's a Thunderlords on the Warwick. Okay.
Well, I guess he might be looking
Well,
for invades. You
he
never
does
know.
have precision second, so he's not gonna miss out the attack speed at all. But I think the pressed
And
attack is just way better than the Thunderlords.
and
I
the
mean, the electrocute on the Warwick.
but if he does look for early gangs, the Thunderlord will definitely be in his advantage, right?
Let's see. I don't know, man. The pressed attack does deal a lot of damage, like almost the same amount of damage as the electrocute. And after you get the procs off, you can get extra damage from the vulnerability. And basically, you can like get the attack speed from the precision tree, the triumph, legend alacrity. Everything works well with Warwick. Legend tenacity also works
Tenacity
well.
as well. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, like
tenacity was good on him.
yeah, I usually take the tenacity one instead of the alacrity to survive the team fights, survive the constant CCs coming in. Malphite is gonna have a hard time rocking that grasp against Vladimir.
Yeah, that lane is just gonna be Vlad basically pushing it in
Yeah, he's gonna be
and queuing.
outranged the whole time. I don't know whether he can proc his grasp at all. Well, he's gonna get the tankiness from the resolve tree. Here's that.
And
The
both
game has started.
teams, I think the red team might be looking for invade from where they pinged right there. They pinged the bottom Tribe Rush.
Well, they do have Morgana, so
Oh, Malzahar
invade
might
the
get
invade
spotted
may
out.
work well for them.
Yeah, Malzahar got spotted out by that ward from Warwick. That was a good ward by him
Yeah.
to make sure no invades were happening. So stopwatches. We see only one on the blue team and
Three on the
three.
red side.
Yeah,
That's actually less than what I was expecting.
yeah. Pretty much everyone takes them now, it
Yeah,
seems, right?
yeah, especially
It's
in the competitive games and like yeah, everywhere except for the
and
normal games where
and
people
as a
just
result,
roll.
we see more fights in the early game and outplay potential in general by the stopwatches.
Well,
Because you see dives coming in within level four
yeah,
or
well, the
five.
dive potential is really good, high with the stopwatch, but I think the stopwatch is better to be used as a defensive measure than as a aggressive.
Offensive
Like,
one.
yeah, aggressive one. Like, you can still use it in a dive, but like if your opponent uses a stopwatch right under his turret, that's gonna be more beneficial.
Definitely. We do see a couple of DCs on both sides, and we'll be waiting till they reconnect.
Malphite's gonna start with the corrupting potion. If he was planning to go on with that first item, I think Comet Keystone would have worked well because like you got a lot of poke from the Malphite use and like the corrupting potion combat winter comment. You did a lot of damage.
Yeah, it would have helped him poking,
Yeah,
definitely.
like considering he went resolve tree primary, go in that full tank mode, not caring about his lane. Going Doran Shield should have been the better idea. I don't know, man. Top lane's your territory.
I guess the corrupting pod is better for sustain, which he guesses he'll have a problem with against Vladimir. Either way,
True, true.
Malphite can't really out sustain the Vlad in the running lane.
Yeah, Vladimir, I guess, counters Malphite in a way,
Yeah.
considering the armor doesn't really do anything at all.
We see both the junglers starting their respective buffs.
Achha, so what time are you at?
I'm at 2
150?
exactly. Oh wait, we need to sync it with
Oh,
the stream,
yeah,
right?
we need to sync with the stream, right? Yeah.
Shadow, if you would tell us your time. 2:11, 2:12. I'm with him. Zed, are you with us?
No, 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 wait.
ইয়াস আছে না ইয়া আমি রুমে সরাই নিছি ইয়ার স্ট্রিমের দেখো তো চ্যানেলের মধ্যে দুইটা স্ট্রিম চলছে আরেকটা হলো অন্য চ্যানেলে ওই টাইমটা বললো ওদের
Yeah, he was just standing right there. Achha, I'm at. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
Okay. A gank in the top lane
And
by
the
Jin
Zinchao gang coming in. And the Warwick
does.
counter gang as well. I think this might go a bit
It should go in favor of
Ori.
the blue team.
Yeah, like this is exactly the point I was talking about. Like as long as the Warwick plays smart, predicts where the Zincha will be, where will he gank, he can just like go in and counter gank and like
Yeah.
get leads
And that's
of that
what
2v2.
we see right now, probably.
Yeah, the Zincha should die here. Well, Zincha does have flash, but Warwick does as well, so I don't think there's any chance that Zincha can survive.
Yeah, if Zinzao flashes Warwick can flash Q, follow that up.
Like Warwick doesn't even need to flash. He can just like Q channel right now, and even if the Zincha flashes, the Q is still gonna work on that. Like, the Q is gonna follow him.
So quite explosive early game. We have a kill in the bot lane, probably a kill in the top lane. Definitely fights going on around.
Well, red team got the first blood gold, so they're still ahead, even if the Zincha dies here.
Yeah, that's true.
But
The kill
Zincha's
did
gonna be
go.
like falling behind.
The kill did go to
Warwick.
Morgana though. That's something you have to keep in mind.
Let's see. So who's DC exactly?
Nami, I think. Nami and Zaya both. I'm not sure if Nami reconnected yet. Because she DC'd back there as well. I don't think she came back after that DC in the bot lane.
Unfortunate.
A summoner has reconnected.
Okay, Zaya's back.
What?
Okay, that was confusing.
Yeah.
Did they resume and then pause instantly or something? Okay, they resumed again. And Zinzao does flash. Warwick flashes in return.
Warwick should have channeled the Q, like he should have known that the Zinja was gonna flash. If the Warwick had flashed right now, he could have killed the Malphite.
Yeah, Malphite does survive, but Zinzao
Yeah,
did.
like as I was saying, the Warwick did not have his Q on cooldown. He just channeled it. He didn't need to flash. The Zinja flash was really predictable, considering the pause. Easily predictable. So the Warwick's gonna have a really nice.
Another good buy by Morgana.
The Vladimir is like triple the CS of Malphite right now. Like Vladimir is disrespecting the Malphite.
Because Malphite doesn't really have that much damage ability.
Yeah, exactly. Malphite doesn't even have his flash up, so can't really do anything at all against Vladimir.
And Vlad always has the safety net of his pool, which he can use at any moment. Doesn't really
Zinchao going in, invading Warwick's jungle, even though so behind. That's a risky move.
Yeah, it is. Warwick will clear off his woes and head there in a bit. So if Zinzao does get,
I think Warwick's gonna recall after that.
No.
Never mind. He's going for the Raptors.
Yeah.
So that was actually a smart move from the Zinjao, getting vision on the Warwick as well as in the camp. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Top lane isn't really gonna be as boring as I thought.
Yeah.
Like top lane's actually where most of the fights are going on.
But
And
Warwick ganks in the bot lane. That's a good
the,
spell
the
steal by
Morgana's
Morgana.
position coming in. But
But
Morgana herself is gonna get feared and has to flash out.
they see Zinza behind them and decide to. That was a decent gank by Warwick. Does force
Yeah, I
out the attack
guess.
from Morgana.
But Nami had to heal. Sorry, exhaust. Yeah, Nami had to use her exhaust.
Yes.
So that's exhaust for flash trade. I guess that's that's good.
Zaya used her heal as well, so they do come out.
Another
ahead
pause coming in.
and a resume instantly.
A lot of pin issues going on apparently.
Vlad is doing a lot of damage to Malphite right now. Could
Yeah,
basically
like the Malphite pick against the Vladimir, nominally counter picking itself is not.
Yeah. I guess
Advisable.
they weren't sure what sort of engage they wanted and went for
Yeah,
it.
like they probably wanted a hard engage lane, so
Yeah, but
That's
against the Vlad, that's not something you want in a lane with.
yeah, like if you want a hard engage, you just go for the Ornn. That's like the best.
Oh,
engage
the dive
to-
coming in from Vladimir loses the pool as well, and that's a dead now fight. Nothing much you can do there.
আগে আগে খেয়ে জেগে বসে থাক বুঝছিস এখন না একটু পরে খেয়ে
Okay.
So yeah, Vlad really ahead of Malphite.
That's actually a lot of damage on the.
One kill, about 30 CS, that's a lot.
We can expect the top lane turret to be the first turret down this game.
Yeah, unless something radical happens somewhere else, that's something we will see happening in the near future. Morgana does get spotted out by a pink ward. Warwick joining in for the fight, gets blinded.
That was a nice bind from the Morgana. Like if
Would
it
have died
missed-
otherwise, because Victor
Yeah,
was
if it
from the
had
mid
missed,
lane.
she would have died.
Oh, they still greed for the pink ward and get bubbled.
That was really greedy.
Yeah, the TP coming in from Malzahar, but that's gonna help them much. The double kill for Warwick still comes through.
The Malzahar should have cancelled the TP.
Yeah, the flash and teleport.
Yeah, the Malzahar TP is not gonna do much except for wasting his flash. So.
So the Warwick pick you weren't sure about is currently
Yes,
3-0.
Shesha Banla. I say this moment. Watch. Alright.
So Zed, what do you think? The Warwick pick you weren't sure of is currently 3-0.
Yeah, like as I was saying, it all depends on the jungler, the player behind the champion. As as long as he's playing the game smartly, trying to keep track of the Zinjao and not doing anything stupid at all, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, and that pink ward was not somewhere they should have fought, to be honest.
Yeah, like that was unnecessary greed for a pink ward.
We see a fight
Like,
top lane again, both champions.
Malphite, I don't think Malphite has enough damage to kill
Yeah.
Vladimir.
Vladimir is just gonna use his Q again and heal
Yeah,
out.
Malphite already used his ulti, so yeah,
Pretty much gonna
that's
kill him.
gonna
right there.
be a kill for the Vladimir.
They both use their
Oh,
flashes,
and
but
both top laners flash for it. I don't think the flash was necessary for the Vladimir, but I guess he wanted to get the kill after
yeah,
outplaying him.
he wanted the kill definitely.
He wanted the kill.
Another bubble from Nami and a trade. Jinzao looking for a gang, but I don't.
Well, both the Jinx and Nami are out, so maybe a dive, who knows?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
The Vladimir TP is up, so a dive is not gonna be a great idea. The lane gank, I don't even know, like, Zinchao staying in that bush is probably not gonna work, and it is warded long. I remember.
Yeah, it is warded. Still decides to go
The
in.
Nami ulti misses, but it's
A good all by Malzahar.
and of course everyone dies. Meanwhile, Warwick's
The
just
top
dive
lane.
in the Malphite, dies under the turret.
Yeah, just.
That was a flash wasted by the Warwick. But they get a lot of pressure in the top lane.
They
Just
basically
that.
traded a kill in the top lane for a kill in the bottom overall. Oh, Zinzao might.
No, yeah. They traded 2 for 1. Neki, was it 2 for 1
Oh,
or
the
2 for
Jinx
2?
ult.
And the Jinx ult gets the Xin Chao.
Malphite TPing into his lane is gonna get bullied by the Vlad
Just
again.
gonna like queue and get back to farming.
So the pressure by the Vlad is really paying off a lot for.
Yeah, like in the
Abusement
early
Park.
game, that's the pressure from the Vlad in the early game, and you're not even counting his late game prowess in fights.
Yeah. You see the CS difference between the two laners. That's the result of that one fight in the top lane.
Malphite probably going for the Abyssal's mask for a second. I guess that's
Yeah.
the best choice, but he could have gone the. He's just auto-in Vladimir Altin.
The Vlad
Let's see. The
TP
TP
from
coming in
Victor.
from not Victor as well
Oh,
as the
Victor
Malzahar.
canceled his teleport. Oh boy, Vladimir.
No, I think Vladimir's gonna survive this.
Oh yes, Malzahar doesn't have his
Malzahar
ult.
doesn't have ulti, exactly.
Malphite
Yeah,
still
coming.
going in. Malphite still trying to make something happen, but nothing really they can do there.
Well, the Malzahar ulti is up now. Maybe they could have tried and like baited. Anyways, a lot of pressure attracted by the Vladimir, giving up nothing at all in exchange. And meanwhile, the Warwick is doing the dragon. The Malzahar flash ult is on the Victor. Victor flashes out for safety.
And
That's
they
gonna
just
be
get
a free dragon for the Warwick. That's an ocean dragon, right?
ult by Nami gets
Gets the Zaya,
but does
gets
get
caught
blinded
by
until
the
the
Morgana bind and dies. That was overextended, really overextended. And some communication problems, I guess.
It
between
wasn't really a
Warwick and
communication problem. It was that Warwick was coming after doing the dragon, and they wanted to force a fight really. But after
But that's not how you force a fight like the sub in solo the ADC farm, right?
well, that's basically the only sort of engage they have right there with the Nami, right? That's why they went for it.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
And that's a lot of
Victor,
damage from the Victor getting the kill on the Malzahar.
Morgana
They're trying
attacking
to
the turret.
dive the Jinx, but not gonna work.
Yeah, they need to back off right now. Morgana might get executed.
Warwick's gonna
Oh.
come chasing.
The
Warwick
Jinx will come in again.
The Jinx are
That's two
being
ults.
really effective.
That's two
The
kills. from
Warwick
Jinx.
coming in, probably gonna dive.
Yeah.
Zaya should have predicted that and ulted.
Yeah, the ult did come in a bit late, but he did manage to live nevertheless. Victor getting the turret in the mid lane.
And the
so-
Warwick should have actually like stayed under the turret to get the kill, but he decided to back the safer approach.
Oh, the damage
Oh
from
my
Vlad.
god, that's a lot of
Zinzao
damage
is
from
gonna die
Vladimir.
right now.
Yeah, well, the Vladimir as well, probably. I mean, the Malphite as well, probably.
We'll have to see about that. He is quite tanky right now.
Well,
Yeah, can't really kill him.
the Malzahar, the Malzahar is coming up to the top lane. It's gonna be a clown fiesta, boys.
We'll look to shut down the Vlad. but
He just
doesn't.
walked. He just walked right past. Okay, alright. The mouse
Let
just walked right past.
Yeah,
Vladimir.
Vlad got away right there.
There
That
was
was quite
some
unfortunate.
misclicks right there. But whatever, who cares? I don't think the Mauser had enough damage to kill him anyways, because the Malphite was nowhere near.
Oh, well, he did have his ult, so
So yeah,
maybe he could have
never
got the
mind.
shot.
Never mind.
Oh, Victor going in aggressive.
Yeah, Victor doing some really good trades, going full aggressive on the Malzahar.
Malzahar ults the Victor and they will get the pick.
There's a team fight going on in the bot side, and they will obviously get the pick on the Victor. Meanwhile, the Warwick's trying to get constantly gang the Malphite. I don't think that's the correct approach to
Yeah.
win the game at the moment. Like, the Malphite isn't really worth any gold anymore.
This is
No,
the first time
he
that
is worth gold, but that is not worth losing a team fight in the bot lane. Well, he's getting the Rift Herald now, so
yeah, he's
there's
getting the
that.
rift. He's doing work for his team. Come on.
Well, he could have done it before, not trying to kill the Malphite and doing the Rift Herald by now.
And what I was trying to say is that was the first ult that Jinx missed this game, right? The other
Yeah.
two hit and she got 2 kills.
Yeah, Jinx doing some really good work with the ultis. That's the first one that missed. Unfortunate. And another boss coming in, probably again some issues with the net.
Yeah, Nami had some net issues apparently.
Bajigar. This should be a really powerful power Rift Herald power play from the blue side. They have a lot of pressure on the map. If they correctly use the Rift Herald, they can easily get 2 turrets.
Yeah, probably just set it down mid and look to
2
rotate top
turrets,
after that.
not in just one lane. They can get a turret in the mid lane and push the top to get that tier 2 turret.
Yeah.
And
That can get the
after
top turret
that,
solo if
they
just
can
keep
sit
him mid.
on the and get the Baron, steamroll the game, end the game. Basically, I don't think if the blue team plays the game smart and does not opt into any mistake, I don't think they have any chance to lose the game.
Yeah, the only way the red team comes back right now is basically what they did right there. Use the Malzahar ult to pick one off and then look to take some turrets or get some advantage out of it.
Yeah, as long as the blue team respects the Malzahar, the Malzahar peak potential, they should be able to do fine. Warwick going top again, trying to pressure the Malphite.
Zinza might be caught out right now. Does have to back off the Raptors.
They have double TP. They should use this to their advantage. They have the map pressure. They can send someone in the bot lane, pressure the mid and top. The rest of the team.
Oh, the Malphite.
The Malphite ulti coming in. A lot of damage from the Xayah.
But Xayah backed off a bit there, which
That's
is
a lot of healing from the Vladimir, but he should die here.
Yeah.
The Warwick coming in.
The shutdown does come through, but
meanwhile, a lot of damage from the Victor mid lane, trying to take down that turret.
Yeah, the Victor all got them really low.
Yeah, the Xingqiao and the Mauser both are Victor can literally one-shot them, I guess.
Oh, another good bind from
gets hit by the binding, but the Nami ulti gets them all. He's engaging.
Yeah, he does have to flash.
That was a nice ulti from the Nami. And the Jean Celt is coming! The Jean Celt!
Oh, passes through. Passes right through 3 of them. If it had hit, that might have been a triple kill right there.
Could have been a quadra, to be honest. But unfortunately, they probably predicted like the Jinx Self is gonna come in.
Yeah, in the top lane,
Watching out
Malphite is
for it.
pushed up too far and does get caught out by the Vlad.
Yeah, they should be a free kill.
Yeah.
Warwick doesn't even need to be there. This is okay. This is a really bad
fight. Yep.
all from the red side. Why would you push there when your Malphite is dead? The Warwick's coming in. You know it.
And their bot lane members were quite low, right? Zaya and Morgana were rolled.
Even if they were full health, that call was bad.
Yeah, it was a 4v4 at best.
Well, now they get
Even
a
then,
free
they're-
Inferno, free mid turret, free top turret. Basically, like a free game.
Vlad does use the Rift Herald in the mid lane, which
No, top lane.
I mean top lane, yeah.
Yeah, top lane. He didn't really need to do it. Oh, I didn't actually notice that Vlad had the Rift Herald. I thought.
Yeah, I thought Warwick took it as well.
Yeah, like usually the best person to give the Rift Herald to is the jungler, but jungler is like everywhere.
Not in this case.
Yeah, they wanted to like increase the pressure Vlad was put in, like, in his big push.
Zinza might be caught out again. The Victor damage.
He's doing the catching up.
Oh, another Jinx!
Oh wow!
And the Victor does finish off Malzahar. Vlad is standing in between two turrets and they have no way of dealing with it.
Yeah, Vlad has like, inhuman healing at the moment. Meanwhile, Warwick got the free Inferno, getting the dragons for his team.
The ult by Nami and Victor just goes in and deletes Zinzao. Looking for another kill, probably the Morgana, but has to back off because Malphite is back up. And Jinx was tanking the turret the entire time. So she has to back off as well.
I don't think the Vladimir dies.
Yeah, that is a level 13 Vladimir against
The Vladimir going in.
level 11 Malphite.
Like, who do you focus if you're the side? The Vladimir is dealing a lot of damage. He's so tanky, healing up all the time.
Basically, if Vlad is in the fight right now, the red team can't win. So they need to look for places where the Vlad can't really.
Like even if the Vlad is not there, you need at least one champion to hold the lane against Vladimir, right? So like it's a 4v4 for a team fight. If one champion goes up to hold the lane against Vladimir, so like even if it's the 4v4, how can they win? The Victor is doing a lot of damage. The
way they can win is again use the Malzahar ult, get one people, basically insta delete someone and then look for the fight. You don't fight 4v4, you fight 4v3. You delete someone first, then look for the fight.
True.
Okay,
what is the cooldown on that ulti of Victor?
I know, right?
Like he's ulti in every second. Seems like.
Victor might go down to the Morgana. Yeah, he does fall. Malphite ults in.
Vladimir really deep.
Yeah, his backline is basically being zoned by one.
Vladimir doesn't even care. Like, he's gonna be sitting under the Nexus turrets at full health, healing off to minions. Well, blue side can do the smart approach, get the Baron in the game, or they can just like
they can probably
rush mid, 5v5 under the turret, and end the game.
They'll probably get the inhib tower right now. Maybe even take the inhibitor. Then
Yeah, they should win any team fights. They fight with the Vladimir.
And the resume does come in. Vlad's still inside the enemy team's base. Malphite is just standing there, I'm not sure.
Malphite is DC, I think. Why are they killing her? That is really unsportsmanlike. You should not. Well, the game is over anyways.
Yeah, but with the
I
advantage
guess.
they had,
Yeah,
that was
but
uncalled
still,
for, though.
still killing someone we know for sure who's DC. Not really.
Okay, Vlad might finally die, or not. Uses his portable to get out of that pickle.
Vlad is never gonna die.
Yeah, the amount
He's
of
probably
resources they
gonna
need to waste to kill.
get an enter item the moment he's back.
Jinx heading for the Baron.
Like the Vladimir you're seeing right now is a item Vladimir.
And the blue team
the
are
Vladimir you're
starting
gonna
the Baron.
The Vladimir you're gonna see in 30 seconds is a 3 item. So yeah.
The blue team are starting Baron and will look to finish it by the time the red team gets there. Yeah,
Where's the Vladimir TP?
He didn't need to TP. Oh wait, he did TP in the mid lane.
There's a lane TP though.
Yeah, they can just use the Baron buff to push in. Mid lane inhibitor is down, so someone needs to defend that.
Yeah, whichever lane they push, they can get the cards easily.
Vlad looking.
Yeah,
Vlad looking to one shot the Morgana, but
the Malphite ulti misses. Classic Nephilim Malphite ulti. Oh, a lot of damage coming.
The Jinx ult again.
Die.
The Jinx ult again looking for the.
Finally, the Vladimir dies. Like that's the most accomplishment you can feel.
Yeah, they finally shut him down.
As the red team killing the Vladimir. Lothian's not gonna back away, they're still gonna go to their pushing plan.
Yeah, but now they need to be careful. They're the one guy who has a lot of their
They
lead.
cannot risk pick-offs by the Malzahar. Like, if the Malzahar gets one pick-off anywhere in the map, they can suddenly maybe do a comeback. Maybe. Victor's just 1v2 win, whichever lane he's going. Who is this Victor? I never heard his name. He's actually quite good on the champion.
Well, as I said, his name does suggest that he might play a lot of Victor.
Yeah, but no matter how good you play a champion, if the champion is shitty in the meta, you can't really be that good, be that hard carry. That's why I'm complimenting. He's playing the champion really well.
Speaking of names and champions, your name is Darker. I've never seen you play that.
Yeah, well, that's a long story.
The Victor is basically 1v3 in the bottom right now,
Oh
and
my god.
Daya might be DC'd again. Oh, okay.
They're just constantly killing every person. That they're gonna win the game anyways. Why do they do that? That was kind of obvious as well. That the Zaya was DC at that moment.
Yeah.
You can't really argue that there was any other possibility.
The amount of disconnections in this game is quite high, to be honest. We see a lot of pauses due to disconnects, but still, this is quite a lot.
Like, it's not like just concentrated in the red side. The blue side also had a lot of issues. The first blood going over to the red side was probably due to Nami disconnecting. I'm not really sure. Yeah, maybe the Nami would have died anyways, but she did easy and like stand in her position for 2 seconds. Right. No, he didn't. She didn't have on the I'm talking about the first blood that Nami gave up. Wow. Even the Jinx is really fast, you know?
Yeah.
That's the ace. Is the game over? Probably.
Yeah, probably they can end off of this.
Why are they even hitting the inhibitor there at all? Oh, whatever. Warwick's still hitting the inhibitor. Yeah, he finally realizes that Manchester is down.
That diving the Nexus tower, which is out, but yeah.
And that's gonna be the game. Well played by both teams. We see a monstrous Vladimir as well as a Victor from the blue side. Well
Well, the
played.
Victor and the Warwick as well, they played quite well throughout the laning phase and did take advantage of what they could.
Well, I wasn't quite impressed by the Warwick mechanics. There's actually a lot while playing a Warwick.
He,
You can dodge a lot of CCs with your Q and stuff. So, yeah.
you can say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, he wins.
Streamটা বন্ধ হতে হবে।
Anyways, that's it for game one. We'll be back soon for game two.